Good night, chess goat team. Gute Nacht, Schach team. Boa noite, equipe Cabra Xadrez. And buona notte, squadra Capra Scacchi. Today we are going to start a video series to teach chess for children. And I'm going with we start with some basic vocabulary that will help German kids, Italian kids, and Portuguese speaking kids, Brazilian Portuguese kids, or from other countries. So we need a basic vocabulary. Let's start with the name of chess, of the game. So in German we have Schach. In English, this is the chess game. In Portuguese, Xadrez. And in Italian, scacchi. Okay, next we may have a game of chess. So it's eine Partie Schach, or a game of chess. In Portuguese, uma partida de xadrez. And in Italian, un gioco di scacchi. Okay. In German, you can also say these two words together and they become Schachpartie. So that is that. Next, what is a schachbrett? Schachbrett, you probably guess it is the chessboard. And in Portuguese, tabuleiro. You can say just tabuleiro, but if you must, the Xadrez. Okay, not this here. And in Italian is scacchiera. Okay. Next, what is the little square called? And so each square, for example, let's see in our board. Here. So this is square, this is square, this is square, this is square. Each square of the chessboard, a square is called in German Feld, or Felder, if you must say in plural. In English, this is a square. In Portuguese, we call it casa. That means home, but we use that to refer to the square. And in Italian, quadrato. Okay, next, what if we have this sequence of squares here? So these have an important name. In German it is Reihe. In English it is the rank, or you can also say row. In Portuguese, this is the linha or fila. Fila is more useful. And in Italian, it is the riga, or also fila. And what if we are talking about this sequence here, this set of squares? They are called Spalte, or in English a column, in Portuguese coluna, and in Italian colonna. There is a little confusion here because coluna or Spalte can also be referred in German as Linie. So this is a bit confusing because it reminds you the line, and the line is used to in the other languages to refer to these positions, but columns, these are the columns. So let's not use this is too confusing. Now we can also have this set of squares. What are these guys called? Like this set here, or this here, or this. They are the diagonale. Diagonale in German, and in English diagonal. In Portuguese diagonal, and in Italian looks like German, diagonale. Great. Moving on. These four squares here, they have a special name. They are the zentrum. They are the zentrum, or the center. They are very important. You must control them more than your enemy. And also in Portuguese, centro, and in Italian, centro. You write the same way. Great. Next, we have the name of the colors of the pieces. So the team that is up here, they are the schwarz. This is the black team, schwarz, black, or pretas. You can use plural in Portuguese, but if you are referring to only one piece, it's preta. And in Italian, nero. And the white pieces, the team below, they are the weiß, or white, also called in Portuguese brancas. You can also drop this letter if you want singular. And in Italian, bianco. Now let's name the pieces. But what are pieces in general? All the pieces. And if you are saying just piece, then this is the figure. Figure is pieces. Piece. You can put in plural. Pieces. And these are the chess pieces. You can say in Portuguese, peças, and in Italian, pezzi. Pezzi degli scacchi. Pezzi. Great. So let's name the pieces. Let's start with these little guys here. What are they called? Oops. These are the boa or pawn. They are called pawn in English, and in Portuguese, peão. In Italian, pedone. Pedone. Next, what are the these guys here that looks like a Feld? Well, Feld in Italian, in German, means horse, but we don't use this, okay? We don't use this. We use Springer. Springer. That means the jumper, because it moves by jumping. And in English, it's a knight. A knight is a noble title. It's not a horse. But in Italian and in Portuguese, we use the meaning of horse. In Portuguese, it is cavalo. That means horse. And in Italian, it is cavallo. So, in the end, we use horse for two languages. Another thing, that every piece has a starting ladder, so we can annotate the games. And because this guy here is reserved for the king, in English we use the second ladder for knight, so we use N for knight, and here C, and here you will use S. Okay, next, how about the loifa? Who is this guy here? Loifa is the bishop, or in Portuguese bispo, and in Italian it's a very different name, alfiere. These are these guys here, here, and here. So this is the alfiere. Okay. And then we have these guys here. What is the name of this piece? It's the torn. They are the hook in English, and in Portuguese torre, and in Italian also torre. Something I forgot to tell about the alfiere, the bishop or loifa. Loifa in German is the runner. So the bishop, this guy here, is the runner. Okay, next. This here, let's get them back to their places and call out these two important pieces. They are Dame in German and in English, queen, queen is the spouse of the king, but in other languages we don't say, we don't use this title. We use the noble title. This means a noble lady. And in Portuguese it is dama. Here also we don't use rainha, okay? We use dama. And in Italian it is donna. Beautiful, huh? Donna. Okay, go back to your place and let's talk about the last guys. The what? Okay. Konish. Konish is the king, and in Portuguese hey, and in Italian re. Great. And now a few words about the board again. Well, all the pieces together, for example, I have my team, you have your team, but if we are talking about who has more pieces or less pieces, we are talking about material. In German, in English, material. In Portuguese, material. And do you guess how to say that in Italian? Yes, materiale. So almost the same, almost all four are the same. So all the pieces and difference in material, they are referred as material. Okay, and what if I play, for example, like I move here, you move here, sorry, you move here, I move here, you move here, I move here, you move here, I move here, you make a hut or castle, and I move here. And when you see this position, I'm not saying that it's a good position or bad position, but just to exemplify another term that we use in chess, that this part here, we can say that white is dominating more space. So the pawns attack all these squares. So we can say that white has more round or space or espaço or spazio. So this is the gain of space. It's very important in the center, but if you can gain space in any part of the board, that's also very good. Talking about parts of the board, from the queen, this side here, okay, this is the queen side. So we say in German the Damenflügel. Damenflügel. This is the queen's side of the board. In Portuguese, we will say ala da dama. And in Italian, you can say reparto della donna. Oh. Reparto della donna. You can also say il lato della donna, il lato della donna. And the other side, starting here in the king's position. Okay, all these squares, they are the king's side. So Königsflügel, Königsflügel, or king's side of the board, ala do rei, il lato del re, or riparto del re. Okay, this too is Italian. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. We are going to have another video with more vocabulary, a little bit more vocabulary in a next opportunity. And after that, we will also start a series, one video per piece. We starting with the pawn, so we can teach the movements of the pawn. And as we are going to speak in English, I hope this vocabulary will help you understand. Okay, see you guys later. Thank you and goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe if you think that's okay. And give it a like. And also, if I mispronounced any word, you may know German or Italian or English better than me. So you can comment in the comments below and help us to improve. Okay, see you. Bye bye.